Hi, welcome back. I just wanted to touch base with you. I have new homeowners coming to me all the time. Of course, as a realtor, I help people get into homes. And so I just want to talk about some of the things that I would recommend that you should have that would help you be able to live in your home better and be more comfortable in your home when you first move in. Now, you don't have to buy all these things as soon as you get into the home, but they are something that you need to consider when you're going to purchase a home. And so, first of all, congratulations. Next, let's talk about some of the things that I would say would be a benefit to you when you move in. Number one, the security system. Now, I do a lot of new builds. So a lot of new builders, they already have the security system set up, the equipment and things like that already set up. So that's a plus. So, however, there's some older homes don't have the security system, but the security companies, they will gently provide you the equipment as long as you make that purchase of the 1 year, 3 year contract, whatever they have. So security system, number one, that's a plus. One thing I want to also highlight is getting smoke detectors, carbon monoxide protectors. Now, alarms. Now, with certain loans like FHA, VA, they're already going to check these smoke detectors, carbon monoxide, well, at least the smoke detectors. But if you want to add that extra benefit of the carbon monoxide, what the carbon monoxide is when person has, say for instance, they're parking in the garage and the fumes from the car gets into the home. It's an invisible odor. So a lot of times those fumes fill up a home. If a person forgot to leave their car, they left the car on, or sometimes some people may crank their car up just to kind of get it started and then leave the house, get ready to leave the house, but they took too long to leave the house. So guess what? That can cause a poisoning situation where it actually death if that carbon monoxide fills the home up. So that's something that to really think about when you're looking at purchasing a home. Another thing to consider when you're saying, hey, I need to purchase a home is a doorbell. Some people get video doorbells, the Ring. Now, years and years ago, that was not even a suggestion, but now we have people coming by the house, family, friends, strangers. We have Amazon, FedEx, UPS, all these things happening. So it's good to have a video doorbell to see who's at your door. And that's just something that a lot of people are having. Now, fire extinguisher is another one. Now, reason why I say fire extinguisher is you never know what can happen. I tell you, on my first house, my wife, she almost burnt down the house. Like literally, she was up taking a bath, a shower, something like that. She was cooking. She forgot that the stove was on. The fire just ignited, got really bad. Guess what? We didn't have a fire extinguisher. So she has her towel on, running down the street, screaming, "Help, help, help!" Asked the neighbor for a fire extinguisher. They came. They gave her the fire extinguisher. She grabbed it, went and tried the fire extinguisher as much as she possibly could. However, we still needed the fire people to come to finish up the work. That was a major thing that we should have had. I want to also say, when you're thinking about safety-wise, you also want to think about making sure that you change your locks. If it's not a new build, a lot of times you've had 50 people coming in and out of your home. They have had the key. We don't know, so just change your locks. That's another thing you want to have, just changing your locks. Now, I'm in Florida, as you all know. We have hurricanes here, tornadoes. Well, a lot of people have hurricanes. We started seeing all these hurricanes all over the country. Tornadoes all over the country. So, but tornadoes, hurricanes usually sometimes lead to loss of power, floods. When you have a generator, it means so much, make your life so much better to have a generator hooked up to where you're not throwing away food, it's expensive, and that generator may not be needed but for 24 hours, maybe 5 hours, but at least you have that there. So that's a plus, and that's a must to recommend. Also, I want to recommend something that you may not even think about: putting a key in a safe place in your garage. So just in case if you ever lock out yourself out of your house, just put a key in a safe place in your garage. Only you and certain family members know. So if you lock yourself out, you only have to either use your key code to get into the garage to get into the house. That's something key. Very, very important. Also, with your garage door opener, another thing to have is a garage door opener with a key lock, so where you can just type in some numbers and boom, you can get into your garage. That's something a must have, again, if you have a garage. These are very important things that you may think, oh, you know what? I didn't think about that, but these are things to get. Again, you don't have to get them right away, but just get them as time permits. But just put them on your list, saying this is something I need to get, things to do, things to gather. If you have stairs, get some baby gates. If you have small children or pets, control how they get in and out of off the stairs. Very key, very important as well. Want to also talk about, if you want, get a security camera. I know that the video doorbell is a type of camera, but it's nothing like having a security camera that's not visible. You can be incognito, but you can have a security camera, which would be a safety plus as well. Just being in a new environment, sometimes that really helps. Now, a lot of homes are move-in ready because someone just moved from the home. But some homes don't have blinds, or some homes have those old school blinds. The new blinds don't have the little cord anymore because their little cords are a safety hazard. So now the older blinds have the cords, and so you might want to invest in the newer blinds because, again, if they was a safety hazard then, they're a safety hazard now. So the newer blinds, where you just kind of have it like this magnetic lift up and down to help you be able to get into your home. Those are the newer blinds. So something to consider when you're thinking about getting into a home. Always get a toolkit. You got to get a toolkit, which is very key. Now, when I say get a toolkit, you might not know how to do some do-it-yourself stuff, DIY stuff, but toolkits come in handy when you're trying to, screw up a dresser or a crib, or just trying to fix an outlet or things like that. That very simple things that you might just need a toolkit just to have the screwdriver or the pliers that you may need. One thing I want you to do is I want you to find, again, this is going to might take you a while too, find a trusted handyman. Like, if your garbage disposal goes out, I don't know how to put in the garbage disposal, but your handyman may know how to boom, knock it out and such like that. Because again, garbage disposals can go out. It all depends on what goes down there. It depends on your children. Your children put something down there in the garbage disposal and that thing wrecks. Now all of a sudden you need a new garbage disposal, or you need it repaired. Whatever the case may be, something very, very important to get, and very smart and wise to get as well, is just to have that handyman there to where you can call them up in the case of something going wrong. You also want to get some candles, flashlights, things like that, where things that you may not have had at your apartment or living with someone else, but now because it's your place, you're being more responsible. Say, hey, I know where the flashlights are. I know where the candles are. Just very important. So I think those are very important things that you want to have when you're thinking about getting a home, and when you first move into a home, which is very key. Now there's other things that you want to buy along the way, but I just wanted to highlight some very basic things, and I may visit this subject in the future, but just some basic things that you want to have when you're getting into your new home. You say, what's some things that I need to buy right away? So it's just things that I just want to highlight, and feel free, reach out to me as a realtor. I would enjoy being your realtor, or if you know somebody who wants to get in a home, I would definitely like to be their realtor as well, in the Central Florida area, and we'll go from there. Thank you.